our intro. So this is podcast... Wait, hold on. I fucked it up already. This is alltabme.com podcast number 22. We are going to bring you into a live session of sPvP. We don't really have much to we don't have a planned structure here. We have stuff that we want to talk about, but we figured the best way to do that would be get into what are you doing?
I'm doing my char dance.
Oh, okay.
Doing my char dance.
I figured the best way would be to get you into an actual sPvP game, watch us play. You can hear us bitch and moan or be excited because we beat someone, but we'll kind of give you an idea of what it's all about and how we'll change our specs about 55,000 different times while we're doing this. So yeah, you go to alltabme.com/live. You can watch this every Monday, 5:15 or 5:45 p.m. Eastern. Check the website for more details. We're not weekly all the time, but most of the time we're bi-weekly at least. So we're making sure that you guys get at least some cool content, and as long as there's something to talk about, we will make sure you have something to watch.
Refreshing.
Most
Anywho,
definitely.
yeah. So let's do it. Let's get in there. Where do you want to go?
Well, we didn't discuss this earlier. Do you want to do 10 or 16?
Is there's 10 games now?
Well, if you go on the bottom, yeah, there's room for 10, so it's a tournament imitation.
Oh, I'd rather do... I don't care, to be honest. I don't care. What do you think?
Let's do some big mass warfare. Let's see. Room 40 is looking pretty good.
Room 40. So if you see here, I can right-click on him over here, and I can just join friend in PvP instead of having to look for room 40. Except it's not working, so it looks like I'm gonna have to look for room 40. That's kind of how this goes down most of the time. I don't even see room 40 actually.
Oh man, really?
You picked the one room that doesn't actually. Oh wait, I found room 40. I found it. Oh, but you already popped out. All right, I'm not gonna click it. All right, this is good so far. This is good. Oh God, what?
Yay, PvP.
I just entered room 40, and I'm not sure why I didn't click anything. I think it finally registered that I clicked on you. So why don't you try to join off me, see if that works.
Alright, join friend in PvP. And it's not going.
No, it's going to. That means that you're on the lag. There must be some lag going on here. So I'm just gonna start owning some face here because I see some guys that I see some guys that need some beating, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I don't really know. I'm attacking pets because I'm trying to talk and do it at the same time, so I'm not really I don't know. I'm attacking everyone actually. This is what it looks like. I just see numbers everywhere.
Room is full. You took my spot.
It's full?
It just gave me a full queue.
That's no bueno. That is no bueno.
This is a wonderful way for us to start.
All right. Well, what happens? Oh, well, it said room is full, right? So let me leave.
Yep.
All right. So that's the one thing about sPvP is that you can't join with your friends unless it's in a tournament. Something's coming out soon, eventually, one day, apparently, that you'll be able to join with groups or guilds or... I don't know. I've been hearing about it for a long time, so I don't really know.
Well, what's going to happen is supposedly the next big patch is going to have private rooms that you pay for. They haven't discussed specifically if you're going to pay for them through gold, through gems, maybe through glory, maybe through some form of tournament win style. It hasn't been talked about yet in depth. But for now, the only way that you can guarantee being on your team with your friends is to enter tournaments. But we're looking for some pug stomping. We're not looking for super hardcore. We're just looking to have some fun together.
All right, how about 70?
So it takes a little bit of maneuvering. 70?
We'll go to 70, yeah.
70. All right, I'm in.
Me too. We're probably not going to be on the same team.
And again, like I just said, there are ways around trying to play with your friends. Right now you can see he's on a team, blue team, and I am on red team. But blue team has one fewer member than red, so I can swap.
I just joined red team.
You son
Oh no,
of a
I just
bitch.
joined blue team. Okay.
Okay, so we're on blue team now.
So now we're
And
together.
look, there we are.
Yeah.
Your enemy has the
Should we wear something that's should we change the colors of our outfits so people know who we are? Like it's something obnoxious?
Nah, I'm big. I like my green.
All right. Well, why don't we go down
Not
here and just
very
kill
yet.
some bitches and see what happens?
So as you can see, we are not PvP pros.
Oh,
We
no, not
are
at all.
just in the mood to kill some bitches.
Yeah, no, we're just here to kill. We're just gonna chase this guy down, which is what you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to go to points. And you're supposed to defend
Yep.
points and fight on the points, but that's not why we're here. We're just here to kill this guy,
Yeah.
and he's dead.
Specifically
so.
to kill people.
We did good there, actually. Now we should kill this guy. This guy's kind of fucking us up.
We're helping people by killing. We get 5 points on every full kill you get on someone on the opponent team. So we're helping.
Yeah, no,
Not
this is
helping
good.
super efficiently, but we're helping.
Wow, the game
this
is really
map is-
lagged. Right?
on your I'm looking good.
Oh, my attacks are very delayed. Oh, I'm down. Uh-oh.
I'm on the point, holding the point right now. Even when you're downed, you can still try to capture points wherever your location is. So if you're going to go down, try to go down in the point, so as to either help your team capture it, keep it neutral, or at least defend it a little bit farther. At least that's what I do. I mean, sometimes
Ooh,
that gives
point
you
is
more
pretty
focus for
overrun right
attack.
there. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
help you there.
on
That's pretty bad, actually.
This is the newest map right now, and I still don't have my bearings on it. I'm still trying to learn every niche corner of it, because there's a lot of different paths and a few different layers to it. And that thief just came up and kicked my ass. Came out of shadows, I was down in about 3 hits. Sweet. Yeah. I hate this game already.
Ooh, that guy was. I was fighting that guy, and he just totally disappeared. He was off the map. I think he queued for something else while I was fighting him. One of the interesting things about the sPvP is that, so you have these builds, right? So I can pull up my build
Your
here.
enemy sees
You can
the
see my
altar.
traits, and you can put your points in slots, points in your traits and stuff. The weird thing though is that it's very hard to know what those traits are doing. They're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of fluffy in the terms of how they describe them, and the combat log is not the tightest. Oh god, there's like 5 people at me here. I'm getting the fuck out of there. That's not gonna happen. So it's kind of hard to like, you'll find that you'll make a trait. I mean, you'll set up your traits, and then you'll have to go into game and fight people and kind of guess maybe or not you're doing good. I don't know. What do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, you can kind of tell. Some games you'll have a really good game and you're like, oh man, my spec's amazing, I'm doing sweet, I got the perfect rune set. And you'll go into another game and just get stomped. And it's not a game where one build's perfect for every situation. But I will agree that some of the traits, it'll say things. Like even some of the runes, a lot of people get confused on main hand and offhand runes, where it'll say 5% crit, but it only applies to your main hand and not your offhand, this, that, and the other. But even some of the traits, I mean, some of the flat bonuses, you can say extra 5% damage or extra 10% crit when wielding this weapon. It doesn't show it anywhere in your stats on if it's true or not, so you kind of have to take it at face value and assume that they are, even though they have been known to not work. So it's very give and take. You have to take the good with the bad, use what you think is best at the time, and if you don't like it, adjust it accordingly. Like right now, I've been using a bow for ages, and now for the first time ever, I've gone with a greatsword and a axe build, and I don't like it. I don't like it that much, but wanted to try something different.
Hey, at least you're trying.
Yeah, you know. Me and my buddy, we've been playing a lot of PvP the last couple weekends or so, and last couple weeks actually, and we've realized something. No matter what you do, you will never find the end-all be-all perfect spec. And it's an adjusting game. You have to adjust your playstyle for what you're doing against who you're playing with, who you're playing against, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult to accept that. Some people are used to the cookie cutter specs and if you do this you will pwn, and if you play with these people with this class you will be amazing. But it's a little bit harder to interpret that in this game compared to other games. Like right now, we've been trying to. I played tanky for a few days because, oh my god, everyone's bunkering on a point and defending it hardcore. Lately, I've been going more attack style because that was not working. Now I'm fighting a lot of glass cannons and I'm dying because I'm dying because I don't have the survivability because I went to glass cannon. So it's just I never seem to be matched right with my spec against who I'm playing against, and it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, no,
but I could just be really bad too.
That could be it too. But I don't know. No, I feel you. Like sometimes I'm like, oh shit, this DPS build is doing really well. So I switched to a DPS build, and then I'm like, oh, I just got my ass handed to me by those support builds, and I'm like, oh, let me try a support build, and I'm like, fuck. And so you just don't know. Well, we watched when we were doing some tournament play. There was a guy that was literally switching from one character to another depending on what he saw on the other team. Because apparently in tournaments you can leave one character and log on with your other one. Which is
it's based on account still, just like everything else in the game. So if you join a tournament, you have the first match as, say, your engineer. You could play the second match as your thief. And we're not sure if that's really true. We noticed the guy do it, but we haven't tested it ourselves. So we have a hard time saying you can definitely do that. He may have been, super hardcore hacking or something, but I would like to assume that's how it would be, based on what we saw.
Yeah. And that was us getting our ass kicked. Although I was up there. I was number 2. You were number 3.
Yeah. Oh look, we had 2 rank level 1s with us, and we're all not that high of rank ourselves. So, although I guess I was ranked highest on the team, so that's not a good sign.
That's not saying much. You will see a lot of warriors and thieves playing in sPvP now. They are like the top classes for that kind of game.
Yep. You'll see a lot of thieves running a glass cannon build, and a lot of their traits and rune sets have a if your opponent is under 50% health, you will give like some ungodly extra damage. So they'll save all of their high abilities for when their opponent's at low health and just spam the frick out of it, and they're dead in less than 2 seconds. You will literally see 9,000 crits with a Heartseeker in the back with good timing on low health. It's ungodly how high some of those thieves can hit.
Yeah, they hit
and
hard.
Right now, this map's a little bit different. On the other map, they had a lot of different bonuses for if you capture the spirit buffs and all that other stuff. This one, if you kill these mobs that we're at right now, you get 25 points for your team, and everyone gets 50 plus 50 to all their stats. There's 2 on the map. They come up about every 100 points, 200 points. And luckily, you can rally off of them, just like our teammate kind of died there for a moment.
Yeah.
But
well, they're kind of crucial too, because they give you what, 30 points every time.
25 points, and you get your stat bonus as well.
Whoa! Where did this? You ran away. The thief guy is on me.
Well, that's because the henge was taken back, so I was going back to grab the henge, and I said that there was a thief. But anyways,
dude, I'm trying to talk and do this. This is like chewing gum and walking.
This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Not gonna lie. This is tough. It's fun, but it's tough.
I'm so dead.
Doesn't help that it's 4 on 5 in a 16-person room.
Well, that was weird. I got
Did
finished
they
off.
stomp?
No, I teleported away, and he still had my old person targeted, and he still got the kill. It was weird.
Yeah, if you don't teleport far enough away, they will still stomp you.
I was a good like 5 feet, so that was a little weird. That doesn't usually happen that way.
But right now, I just snagged keep, and I got. That thief rocked me. Oh, I had 2 thieves on me. So they both stole, which they mugged and did 8,000 damage. And at 8,000 damage, I'm almost at 50%. So 2 Heartseekers and I'm dead. Fantastic. You will see a lot of thieves now. But luckily, if you can find them and you can survive their initial attack, you can usually counterattack and do some heavy damage back if they don't stealth away right away.
That is true.
Hmm.
I'm going up to the
And it's
keep,
also really
by
nice.
the way.
You're going up to the keep? Alright,
Yeah.
I got Henge's safe, so I'll meet you up there. Right now, you'll see a lot of Guardians too, especially in tournaments. A lot of their knockback abilities, they can really bunker down on a point and save it and keep it and defend it for a long, long time. And it's really annoying. Like you can see right there, that thief, you know, if he's open in the air, of course it was 3v1, but you
Well,
can
he was
see
a
how
glass
fast his
cannon
damage
build,
went
though.
down.
Yeah.
Right.
Guardian
PvP
Hunter.
really does require... Oh, hey, look at that. That Ranger is not going to last long.
Nope.
Yeah, you
My
can see
shatter
it.
on him. Boom.
Monsters return.
Yep. Nice quickening stomp. And he's gone. So you can see right here, with a little bit of coordinated play, you can really take down some people really quickly. Like right now, they're trying to have an aerial fight with us right there. We can't get up there. They can come down whenever they want. So they're just trying to hit us from range until we bring them down here. And that Guardian is sweet. Rallied off of Tristan's help of rezzing.
Oh, got him down.
Slow him down. Oh, shit.
I should be okay.
I'm trying to...
Are you up? I got him down.
I'm up. That...
Get me up.
Oh, shit, I'm down. I got that thief when I was down, got me down. Oh, and a random Guardian came by and stomped me.
Oh, and that got him up, and now I'm dead.
Whoops.
That's alright.
Oh well. That's what I get for chasing after a thief that was at low health. I got him down, but he ported away from me and knocked me into down state.
Oops.
So I did not play that efficiently. But as you can see, both of the beasts are now back up. So yeah, we killed them at 0, and now they're back up at 200. So that's roughly where you'll see them again. Obviously, it's not that static, but...
So, I mean, we're still winning. We're the blue team. So, I mean, as long as we keep
Yeah.
these beasts down, it gives us a little bit of an advantage if we're behind like this, because they hold 2 points and we only hold 1. So, I mean, they are pretty instrumental in how you take and what you take. So, you'll find
It's
that
much more
sometimes when people
difficult.
bunker down, that they'll actually send people off to go kill the beast because it'll finish the match.
Yeah, it's a bit easier to take them down in the 8-man games. In the tournament games, it's a little bit harder because your resources stretch too thin if you start focusing on the beasts too hard. So in 8-man play, you can kind of rush them, not a big deal. You still have people covering enough of the points. But in the 5-man games, if you send 2 people off to take care of the beasts, you only have 1 to 2 guys on 2 points. And if you're some ungodly reason that you're stretched out to all 3, you only got 1 on each. So it's a little bit harder to coordinate how you want to take down the beast. A lot of people now in tournaments are ignoring the beast right off the bat until they completely secure down 2 points, and they're just not even caring about the beasts. It's good play, but sometimes it can get a little tricky if the other team gets both of the beasts. Not only is that 50 points for their team, but they also have the buff for 100 points in all stats. So you can get a little bit of an advantage that way and then take back the second point. So the metagame, I'm a little bit confused on it right now on where the metagame is, because no matter what strategy we use, it always almost ends up as a Zerg, and it's an overpowered Zerg. I don't like that. That's not how this kind of PvP should be played. This should not be played as a PvP Zerg, but you know what? It works.
Yeah, no, it's a little confusing. It doesn't exactly explain it perfectly.
Right. But like right now, you can see on the top, we have point A and B, mine and quarry. Or, mine and henge.
Well, that's because they all ran here.
Right. Right now, with keep being contested, we don't really need keep, but they're going to keep aiming for keep because it's fun to get 3 caps and win faster. Right now, I'm getting raffle stomps by a Guardian and a Necro on mine, and I'm down. Nothing I can do.
I'll come to mine.
But now, Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it because now we also have keep and henge.
Yeah.
So we still control 2 points. So while everyone went to go get keep and kept henge under control, even though we lost mine, we still got keep. So we're still keeping that 2-to-1
Your enemy
advantage.
took the mine.
That's how you win these games. Getting the 2-to-1 advantage on points and always holding 2-to-1. That's the best way you can win in these games. There's no better strategy than that. How you do it, on the other hand, is a little bit trickier. Like right now, like I said before, while having the beast be a nice mechanic, if you focus on the beasts and you get 3 caps on the advantage, those 50 points you gained on the 2 beasts get kind of nullified by getting 3 points every 2 seconds. So, like right now, I'm kind of kicking around on Chieftain over here, and that's going to send us pretty much right at point win. See, 494. Yeah. I just killed Chieftain. We're going to win in 2 seconds. Ta-da.
Bam.
And just like that. Look at that. Tristan is number 1 on the team.
I'm always number 1.
I'm number... Yeah, you are.
I fight on points. That's
okay.
why. That's the trick. You got to fight on the points.
If you fight on the points, you get defender bonuses and all that fun stuff. And if you capture points, you not only get a neutralizing bonus, you get a capture bonus if you take it from full on them to full to you. You get points, 10 points for killing an opponent, 5 extra points for killing an opponent. It's a lot of niche point rules. It's kind of a weird system that they have. There you go. So we're both on blue again with our handy-dandy trick of switching teams. It's pretty easy to match 2 people up on the same team. It gets a little bit more difficult when you have 3, 4, 8 people.
Hold on to your points.
That can be some of the fun too of fighting your friends.
I like your sword there. Can you tell me how you got it?
Oh yeah. The wonderful thing about PvP is everything is cosmetic. Everything you win is cosmetic. You have access to everything and everywhere and whatever you want to do. I got my sword through a chest. You can buy chests with glory points that you earn from matches. As you saw in the last game, Tristan earned about 170 points plus a bonus.
And the waterfall is yours.
You get those from playing PvP games. The more points you get, the more chests you can buy.
The quarry.
And inside the chest, you get a bunch of different things. You can get swords, you can get all the gear pieces. You can also get glory boosters, so you can get more points faster. And you also get tournament tokens. Those are expensive. Well, not really expensive, but you can pay real money for them. And the only other way to get them are through the chests. And through the Mystic Forge slightly, but that's a little different story. I don't know the PvP Mystic Forge that well. But anyways, on those chests, you get the random chance of obtaining gear for that rank of chest that you buy. We've been talking lately how I'm a rank and Tristan's a rank, and I was the highest rank in one game, and that kind of sucks because I'm not very high rank. The more PvP you play, you get rank points. By getting rank points, you can get access to the higher tiers of chest gear. Of treasure chests. I was dying, so I can use hand motions again. When you get the new rank, right now it's rabbit, deer, and then a few other things. I don't know all the animals off the top of my head because I'm only deer rank. By having the access of 2 different ranks of chests, I can buy different chests for the gear, and hopefully I get what I want. And yeah, really long-winded explanation of that's how you get gear.
I liked it, actually. It was very informative. Very informative.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
So right now, me and my buddy have been joking around on how we can rank up faster because we want some cooler looking gear. You can see some of these guys with some badass looking gear, and I wish I had it. The fact that I don't makes me very, very sad. So I want to PvP more to get the cooler gear. I've been using the same set forever, and I'm getting bored. It's kind of the last... You can't just go and buy whatever gear that looks cool. You have to earn it. And with a little bit of RNG and some Mystic Forge play, you can get what you want in PvP, but it still takes a long-ass time to get the cool stuff. I wish I was cool.
You're not. Oh.
I know. I'm not.
You could be cool if you want.
That's why I said I wish I was cool. Can I leave my friends behind? dance if they can't dance, and friends can't dance, and you're no friends of mine. Somehow I thought there was cool in that song somewhere.
Shit, man.
So
I'm having a pretty good battle here at the. Sorry, I'm like, I thought I had this guy, but then he brought back up, and then my teammate didn't finish him. I don't even know. I don't even know what just happened right there.
It's alright. I'm just killing a thief over at Waterfall. No big. And when you're invisible, you do not hold down the point. So when someone goes invis on you on a point, let them, because you're still getting the objective done of capturing the point. Oh, I love it when I beat a thief. It makes you feel so good about yourself.
It does, actually.
It really does. You try so hard to kill these guys. And right now, being the flavor of the month, everyone has one.
Oh, yeah.
And for the fact that you can play all of PvP at level 2, everyone can make a thief, put 10 minutes into it, and all of a sudden you're a god at PvP.
You've captured the quarry.
I did it. It wasn't fun.
I tried it for a little bit.
was
I
really
was
bad.
like, Heartseeker spam, and it worked.
You can find some really bad thieves that way too, that only Heartseeker spam. You do have to put a little bit of intricate play into it of getting your opponent under 50% first, or waiting in the shadows and then sniping someone else's kill, and then Heartseeker spam. But at the end of the day, you'll see a lot of that just Heartseeker spam because, well, it works. And same thing, same thief that I just killed over at Waterfall followed me to Graveyard, and oh, there are 2 thieves.
I'm
Nope,
down.
he was just using Thieves Guild. I'm down as well. We are not that good at PvP.
I did alright for a second
Actually,
there.
he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't using Heartseeker. Actually,
I held a point for a long time there. Not too bad.
we're mildly losing. In this map, though, you can get 150 points by breaking into the opponent's keep and killing their guild lord.
You want to go
Keep
do
lord,
that?
whatever it's called. Yeah, let's go do that. Shits and giggles. I'm gonna go
I'm by the waterfall.
on that end. Oh, okay. I'm at the quarry.
Okay, so
and-
we'll just skip through.
Actually, meet me at the quarry because there's this mesmer here that's not gonna be too hard to take down, I don't think.
I don't think that can happen.
Okay, well, he ran away from me, so not a big deal. And I'll just take the point.
I could have taken waterfall, but that would have been the smart move. But we're not playing smart right now. We're playing. Let's show you the cool stuff.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's a quarry by myself, so I'm cool.
You've captured the quarry.
Alright, so... Oh. That door's already open, by the way.
oh, the back door is.
Yep, the back door's already open.
Oh well.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
already
show 'em
inside
how
their
to do
keep.
this. Boom! You break down
Okay.
a wall.
Your base is under attack.
Oh,
they're
they're doing the
attacking
same thing we
ours,
are,
too.
actually. Yep. One of the big key points of this game, everyone knows that the keep lords are worth 150 points. So usually what happens is people will hold 2 points to 350, just like they would in any other game to 500. And then everyone goes and rushes the keep lord. So it's a little different. Oh hey look, we have an Arctics buddy with us in here. Cool.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Your base
Well, what
is
and
just
that
happened
thief
now?
just got me. That thief. So
There's a thief here.
what I'm going to do here.
Oh, there is a thief here.
Yep.
I'll stun him.
I entangled him, but I don't know how long that's going to actually hold up on him. Not long at all.
I think he's down.
Nope, he's right here. Now he's down. Kill him so I can rally.
I'm not sure.
Oh, thank you. That works too. So right now we're just kind of spamming the frick on this keep lord, trying to get him down.
Yeah, I turned him into a chicken.
Oh, there he is, down on the ground, and rallied again.
Sorry, have fun off with this guy. He's a chicken now,
Oh.
so. Boom.
So
See,
there we
so
go.
now look
So-
at the score. That's pretty sweet.
We took the lead by taking
Your
that
lord
point,
is under
but
attack.
they're killing our lord.
Yeah. So if they kill our lord, we're going to get our ass kicked.
So if they kill our lord right now,
Your
we
lord
lose.
is under attack.
Let's go to the center.
Oh well.
You lost
Yeah.
the waterfall.
So right now, if they don't kill our lord, this is the
Your
perfect
lord is
time
under attack.
to grab multiple points. And that ranger is not going to be fun to...
Your lord is under attack.
Look at
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Your lord is under attack.
And hopefully someone's defending our lord.
Hopefully.
Not saying we should go do it, but
Your
hopefully
lord
someone
is
is.
under attack.
This is the fun of pugs. You can do whatever you want.
You've taken the
A
graveyard.
new game's just 2 seconds away.
Your lord is under attack.
Oh,
Nope.
yep, they killed
Yep,
the lord.
they killed our lord.
The blue lord's been slain.
Look, I was #1 that game.
Nice.
And even though the game ended, we can still kill this guy. Because, you know,
It's fun.
the game doesn't really end.
No.
Well, it ends because you're not going to get any points for it, but it's still fun to kill these guys when the match ends, but you still get that final kill, just like that. It makes you feel so happy inside.
It does. It gives you a
Knowing
little
you
bit
killed
of...
someone.
Yeah,
The match
Gets you amped up for
starts
the next
soon.
match.
exactly.
Oh boy,
So this
one's one of my
map...
favorites.
Yeah, this is all about the catapults. If you look over there... Oh,
Last chance to nail
there's a
down your
giant
strategy.
catapult over there. Guy, when you gonna man it?
Yeah, I'll go man it. Because, you know, I'm awesome.
Hold on to your point.
There
It'll
we
be
go.
easier for you to
Seize
talk while
theirs.
manning it too.
Oh, we're also not on the same team this game.
Oh, shit. You are right.
So, this will be funny. Like, if we really wanted to, we could just meet up and do a little duel for our viewers right now. But, for now, I'm gonna be exactly where you think I am.
Windmill capture.
So he's
just
launching the
gonna
trebs at me right now. And my mission is to stay out of those. We'll see how well that works.
Incoming.
And see, I'm kinda good at this.
Clock
Yeah,
tower
that's not
captured.
working so well, so we're gonna get the fuck out of there. So what you normally do in these situations is you go take down the trebuchet.
Incoming.
We shall see how that
But-
goes.
Me seeing this, I know exactly where he is.
Enemy captured the clock tower.
Aw, really? Aw. Oh well. I know you're gonna have to come back up here.
Who says I didn't already?
So, fucking Boa.
That's right, I'm pulling it all out, bitch.
Most ridiculous ability in the game right there, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Good
Oh,
on me.
except that,
Oh, what the? How did you do that?
you know. What, get out of it?
Yeah.
I just waited for it to end.
Clock tower captured.
Ugh, this sucks because I know
Your trebuchet
he
has
won
been destroyed.
because of that MOA. And that upsets me.
Enemy captured the windmill.
But you know what? Live for another day. Almost. Almost live for another day.
Or not.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
oh, oh, oh. Oh, as our, No, no.
Damn.
Oh my god, this is...
Oh my god.
There. Worth it.
Well, I should have stayed on the trebuchet and destroyed the trebuchet when he ran because that's the smart thing to do, but I didn't because I felt like
Yes.
fighting him.
Enemy captured the
And right now, you... I might win here.
No, I
might
can't.
win.
I
No.
can't. I can't beat your bear. Woo! Teammate
Your
to the
buddy smashed
rescue.
me, though.
Teammate to the rescue.
But because of that, we held all 3 points now.
Yes. So it's all
I'm
about
okay with it.
decisions. It's all about decisions.
Mm-hmm. It's all about on-the-fly decisions. You can have a plan that's perfectly amazing on paper, and then it all goes to shit when you start playing it. And that's where we start to fail. That's our biggest weakness right now, is thinking we got everything under control and realizing we are actually in the shitter. So I'm gonna play with our guildie here, who chose my team. Because you know I'm awesome.
There. So
And,
I
we're
killed the
gonna-
Treb.
Destroyed.
So now that the Treb is destroyed, if you see on the map, you can get a repair kit, and you can run that back and repair the Trebuchet.
Mesmers right now have a sweet advantage with that, where they can actually teleport with the repair kit straight back to the Trebuchet. And a lot of Mesmers will do that. And guess what? I see you, Tristan. I'm gonna go fight after Tristan.
Oh no, I don't want to fight a thief and you.
Sometimes it's nice to just take the overpowering advantage on someone.
Oh god, there's like millions of you.
I'm only doing this right now because Tristan likes to brag about how amazing he is at everything he does. It's just fun to kind of, you know, mess with him.
I don't brag. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you do. Oh, you brag all the time.
I'm very, what's the word? Humble. Ow. Well, hopefully that's kept you guys contained enough where our team will take back some stuff. That was the
And
point
it
there.
kind of did.
That was the point there. I was playing decoy.
Sometimes I like to play that theory as well. If you are distracting 2 or more players with your 1 player, that gives the rest of your team the advantage to capture other points. So, fighting on the road, even though it sounds like the worst idea in the world, can sometimes be an advantage, especially if you end up doing a mass route like my Entangle.
Enemy
If
captured
I
the
can
windmill.
occupy 3 people to not be on a point, that's sometimes just as good as taking down the point yourself. But a lot of people don't like that theory, because you're not on a point, you're doing it wrong. Where are you? I'm bored.
I'm fighting some dude. I don't know why he came after me. It was very random.
We're probably just running around looking for people because, you know, we're overpowering you so hard.
You kind of are. I don't know what our
So,
team is
even
doing,
though
to be
right
honest.
now-
I have 2 people standing by me, and I'm actually not near the battle.
The
So
enemy
I'm
has
not
their
really
repair.
sure what's going on here.
Well, we got the 3 cap going on our side.
Captured the mansion.
I don't think our team
Yeah,
is
well,
really
not
doing
anymore.
anything.
Looks like you lost some people. You got 2 thieves, a ranger, and a mesmer, which is you. So,
Oh, we did lose some people. I'm trying to show them the Mesmer
Yeah.
repair kit trick. So
Ah.
I've got the repair kit, use the
Your
portal,
team found a
bam,
repair
there,
kit.
repaired
Use
it.
it to repair your
Now I'm on the
trebuchet.
trap.
that's
Your
that's
trebuchet's been
currently
repaired.
one of the number 1 things people complain about in tournament play, is how overpowered the mesmer utility is. We've talked about bunkering a bit when you defend a node and keep people out of a node. We talked about glass cannon, about how you just overwhelm people with power even though you die quickly yourself. But utility play is very different. I mentioned it a little bit with stalling on the road, mass entangling, stunning, slowing, keeping people off of points. But things like the Mesmer Portal, there's no better utility than that. It saves you time, it gives you better resources to damage the opponent, and overall it can be the difference between winning and losing. Like right now, I just saw a Trebuchet hit clock tower, because I'm totally not at clock tower at all.
That wasn't me. Trust me. It wasn't.
There we go. Oh, it's our team. Okay. They're defending us with overpowering Trebuchet power.
Yeah, we're totally 3 capped right now. It's no good.
Yeah. This was a fun game.
Yeah, this was a blast. Our team is doing bad. Plus, you guys have one more.
A more what?
One more guy.
Oh yeah, we do have one more guy. It's funny though. All we have extra is a warrior. We have the exact team makeup except for that extra warrior.
Yeah, my team doesn't know how to hard seeker spam, so.
Your trebuchet has been destroyed.
I destroyed your trebuchet just because.
Oh, you bastard! I worked so hard to repair that and everything.
Did you even use it?
No. They came in at me too fast. Oh, I hate this map. Ugh.
Everyone does.
Underwater.
Everyone hates this map.
Because it's underwater. Nobody wants to PvP underwater.
Start soon.
I like underwater combat.
Yeah, because your skills are okay.
I know. My skills are actually pretty good underwater.
You still get a pet underwater, you know what I mean? Like, everybody else goes underwater except for the Guardian and I think the Ranger, and we're like, what the hell is the point?
Hold on to your points.
Well,
Seize theirs.
on that note, I'm going underwater.
Yeah, I think we'll have to show some underwater combat here.
Oh, I see a couple of you. Yeah, you can tell when someone doesn't know all of their abilities because you'll see them like teleport away or use a speed boost when they shouldn't be using a speed boost, and it's tricky for some people to maneuver around underwater. I'm totally not even focusing you, I'm focusing that other guy who's just kiting me around like a boss. So many fucking clones. But even right now, even though we're, neither of us are capping the point, see how I'm stalling 3 people right now? You can't get the point because I'm on it, and I'm not getting the point because you have 4 people on it. Hopefully my teammates should see this and cap all the other points. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I'm hoping my death was not in vain.
But whoever
Yep,
owned,
look at
although
that.
they did make the sharks, like, they did make the sharks
They nerfed
less,
the sharks.
Yeah, so it's not as bad as it used to be.
Those sharks used to be able to take you down in about 4 or 5 hits if you were a glass cannon spec. And they had a lot more health too. They nerfed them down because too many people complained, but that actually made it easier for me because I knew how to evade the sharks, even staying within the point. So I was able to farm that point a lot.
Well, now all the sharks are our
keep it under
friends,
control.
so they're friendly to us, which is interesting.
If you own that point, the sharks are your allies. And that's a big deal. So even with that in mind, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, because you were on the other team. But if you look at the top of the map, you can already see that they don't have ruins anymore.
Nice.
And that's the beauty of my pet too. I have a shark fighting a shark. So we got shark battles. And this other mesmer came back down to attack me. And the advantage of having my pet as a shark, they don't usually pay attention to my pet because they think it's just one of the mobs.
Oh, you cheating
which
bastard.
aren't that powerful.
I didn't even think of that.
Not cheating. It's just
That's sneaky.
that's why I love using my shark underwater here, because people do. They think that it's a mob, but it's not. And your mesmer ran away. Whoever your mesmer buddy is.
I don't know, man. We're getting 3 cap. That's all I know.
You'd think it was a coincidence that I'm on the winning side a lot.
Heart, 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 heart.
No, I am pretty bad.
No, you're actually pretty good.
I get sidetracked too easily though. I lose the objectives when and I just feel like chasing this mesmer around. It's a good practice against mesmers. Aww. Why did our guildie have to interfere when I was about to kill the mesmer?
I really hate this map to the point where I just sat on the point and 2 people came up and I just stood there and let them kill me. I just dislike
That's very
it.
common.
I just dislike the map.
That's very common on this map, that people will just not play it.
You just get frustrated with it. That's why. I don't know what it is about it. It's just very frustrating.
And our guildmate is okay. I killed the Mesmer, and now I'm killing him.
Somehow
And
I have the
he's-
highest score, and I don't understand how that's fucking humanly possible.
Did you kill me?
I'm not even doing anything right now.
The dock's been captured.
Actually, I have a really low score too. Oh, our guildmate beat me, but it's okay. I had a good fight against a warrior and a Mesmer. At least I killed the Mesmer. Yeah, it's a very low-scoring game because none of the points are getting swapped back and forth. As you can see, with red team only having 10% the points that we do, people don't like this map. It's not in tournament play, and that makes a lot of people play tournaments more often. Along with, you can actually see people.
Yeah, everybody left.
Yeah.
I don't
people
think
leave this map.
I don't think half of our team was playing that match.
Nope, I highly doubt it. So, ArenaNet, if you watch this, fix it. It's a bad map.
That's pretty bad.
Hopefully private servers. Yeah, private servers that they've hinted at, you'll be able to choose what maps you play in what rotation you want. I highly doubt anyone will put this map on their rotation.
I agree.
Some people do like it.
No, it's fun
But
every
I
now
would-
and
I would-
again to play with the water and underwater stuff, but it's not competitively. It people don't know the underwater stuff enough to make it fun.
No. The fun thing about this place is the cannon, though. What you
Yes.
can do is actually take cannonballs from the ship, and there's a cannon up here in between the two land points. And every time you bring a cannonball to the cannon, you get 5 shots. And guess what I'm doing? I am hitting. Oh, there we go.
The dock's been captured.
For shits and giggles, I am hitting into that point with the cannon. I'm doing some damage to. I don't even know who, but I'm doing damage. Does about 6,000 a hit. That's good damage, if you ask me.
It is good damage.
So as you can see, almost everyone's effort and energy kind of leaves when they play this map. People don't like it. It's not the best map in the world by any means. And it just makes you do this a bit and just kind of camp on 2 points. You don't want to go fight for any other points. What are you using? Sword again?
Nah, sword pistol.
Ugh. I can tell by the illusionary duelist now. Yep, I got rocked. Helps when you get a thief and a warrior to back you up behind me.
Damn straight. About time I got some backup. Oh my god, I just watched a guy with half his life go gone in like 10 seconds.
By a thief.
Yeah, thief just took a guy
Yep.
with half life down
Yep.
in about 10 seconds.
They're definitely an assassin now. Like they've upgraded from thief to assassin.
Seriously.
No. And luckily all we have to do is hold this 1 point and we'll still win. So. Boring. Boring map. Boring play. People don't join this map because people don't want to play this map. So you have to wait until the next map to keep the room alive. Sometimes you'll get a good fight in here and people will stick around, but for the most part, not really.
I'm on a rampage.
You only get people. That's when you get 5 kills in a game.
I still have the highest score out of everybody on the fucking game.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's because pretty much all I did was capture ruins twice. And
Your
yeah,
enemy.
I
twice
wish I
now
could show the
officially.
cannonballs. Let me see if I can show the cannonballs before this ends. So you run up
Might
here.
have
You can
time.
also get an elixir of heroes, which makes you invulnerable. And you can pick up a cannonball. And you run the big cannonball. See? My cannonball! And you run it up to this cannon over here. And you stick it in the cannon. And now you get in and you can pick a point to launch cannons at. Like that. Oh, everybody's over there though, so I should probably go and attack them. So I can hit them. Oh god, it's fucking with my camera. So they're over there. I didn't know it kicks you out almost every time now. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Only on the first shot sometimes still. Sometimes it's really buggy.
So, and then you run out of
Oh.
points. Look at that! Look at that point
The
discrepancy.
beach is yours.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's not a fun game. That's not a fun game. That is one team caring and the other team not. That's
You've
what that
lost
is.
the dock.
Yeah. Oh well, what's the next map? Is the
The polar bear map.
Is the polar
Go
bear
ahead.
map the one that we started on? I don't think we really explained
Yep.
this one very much, did we?
I'm terrible at explaining this one. It's a weird map.
Starts
I understand how it works. So like, okay, so there's. Can I go down there while it's about to start? So
Last chance to nail down your
I'll
strategy.
go down there. I'll show. But there's gonna be 3 points on this place where you can like meditate to these weird glowing yellow things in the
Hold
ground.
on to your points.
And if you meditate to
Seize
those,
theirs.
you get more points per kill. Everyone on your team gets more points per kill. Then there's this one meditation that takes longer, and it's in the middle underground. And if you go to that one, it literally caps every single point in the game, no matter who it belongs to, for your team. And yeah, I mean that's basically it. So you have to defend that. Plus you have to defend the points. Plus you want to
You've
get
got
kills
the tempo.
and such and such. So see now the
The
little
buffs reappeared for
bear
the
fists
taking.
and shit showed up on the map. So I'll show you what those do. I'll go talk to
Your
one of
enemy
those.
sees the altar.
So there's one over there. And what you do here, if I don't get killed, is you go and you commune with it. And once that is done communing, it gives you extra points per kill. So let's see if we can kill someone. Like this guy right in the middle. Oh, how are these guys going invisible so much?
What, thieves?
No, the hunter.
Oh, they only have one ability where if they get dazed or knocked back or anything like that, it's a trait too.
You control the gate.
So they just got the other buff, so now they're getting extra points too. But I want to get a kill on this guy, but he's just running away because apparently that's what he wants to do. Oh my god. Oh, and that thief just 2-hit that one. That's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll get him up. That thief just ran in there and was like, 2 shots.
Yep.
There's something not right about that. I'm not one to bitch about that, but I'm just saying something doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem copacetic.
Overpowered is overpowered.
Yeah, I would agree. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hide down here, unless guy one's already down there. Nope. We're gonna go towards the.
I'm dead somewhere. I've been down forever, and they've been stalling to kill me, and now I have a 20-second timer.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go toward. Even though we don't have the. Even though we have like 2 out of 3 points, I'm just gonna stand by this
Buffs reappeared for the
until it's
taking.
ready, so that you guys can see what happens when you take it. Because if I'm here, usually nobody can get you in time. If you nail it right off the bat, then you pretty much got it. So do me a favor, don't kill me. Although it would be more worthwhile for the blue team to get it. But you see on the upper left right now, like 8 player kill, it said 8. It's because we have this buff. Normally it would be what, 4 or 5?
5. You get 5 a kill in normal gameplay.
So I guess it's +3 every click on one of those. So as you can see, that can add up, and the game can end pretty damn quickly if you get a lot of those buffs. This game actually goes pretty fast,
Yes.
which kind of blows actually, because it's like one of the more fun maps, but the game definitely ends faster. So maybe they could increase the amount of points you have to get. I don't know, but I guess that kind of takes away
But
from
then what would be the point of having increased
yeah,
point cap?
Then there's no point in it. So I guess
Yeah.
it's just supposed to go quickly. Maybe like 2 rounds of it though. That'd be cool.
That would be kind of cool. Do a half and half kind of thing.
I wouldn't mind seeing 2 rounds of like all maps, just so you can play them twice instead of having to move so quickly.
Yeah.
Or have rotations where it's just one map that goes over and over again. You can do that map if
You've
you want.
captured the altar.
Well, I mean, that's what private rooms are going to be good for. One thing I really want to see is new game modes. I'm getting a little bored of all these domination style games. It's I want to capture the flag. I want
That would be cool. Capture
King of
flag
the
would be
Hill
cool.
style games. Yeah, I want something else.
Last man standing, maybe.
Yeah. Well, they already said that they wouldn't do anything team deathmatch style,
Buffs
because
reappeared for the
that's, I don't know. Some reason they really don't want to do that.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Wow, it just balanced the teams. Except look at your team. How is that balanced? Hey, you can swap to our team, by the way.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Yeah, the other thing that I want to
wanna-
talk about is that, in sPvP, it's very important for theory crafting. In our last podcast, we talked a lot about theory crafting and how it's kind of a dead art form in this game. Yesterday I went on my Guardian and I was like, oh, let me play out my Guardian. And I went to the Guardian forums on the Guru, and I was like, let's see what kind of builds people are making. There was maybe 2 posts. One guy said, I noticed the Guardian forms are a little dead, so I figured I'd post my spec and why I'm using it. Nobody really theory crafts in this game because there's no real way to theory craft it. It's very I don't know. We kind of touched on it in the beginning. It's hard to know what your talent, your traits are actually doing, and then your armor and the stuff that goes into it. Like let me pull it up here. So like in my armor, I have these runes. So I have the divinity rune right now just because I felt like having more stats and critical damage. And then I have this amulet, and it gives me XYZ. Earlier I had condition damage, and it's hard to tell how much you're actually gaining or losing from those things based on any actual raw data. You just have to look at the things that pop over people's heads and kind of guesstimate. And so it's hard to theory craft when you're guesstimating. Yeah.
The combat logs suck in this game. Flat out, they suck. You don't have a way to count your damage. You don't have any way to see what their spec is to ensure what you're doing is efficient.
Hold on, I'm all right. So this is the big buff. I clicked it. Watch all these things. They're gonna all go. Am I red? They're all gonna go red. Bam.
Yep, they're all red.
Hold them at all costs.
Doesn't even matter if someone blue is in the point. They automatically turn red to full.
Yep.
That only happens supposedly once per match, but if you aren't playing efficiently, you can see it multiple times. Like if you see the nodes in neutral a lot or something like that. So, and we have a new guildie in here as well. We have a necromancer in here that wanted to play with us.
Do we? Nice.
Yeah, one of our newest recruits actually.
Oh, my
Yeah,
monthly
it's a
win
cool shot.
progress is. What I almost got my monthly here. What is that?
You probably did get your monthly. You've won 3 tournaments with us, haven't you?
No, 2 out of 3.
Aww.
So I think I just need to complete 1 more, and I'll be good.
Good. We'll try to do that later today.
So I'm gonna knock this guy off because it's fun.
That is a lot of fun when you do a knockback ability into a hole, off a cliff, off a bridge, just like the old school boom chicken on the AV bridge. That's right.
Last chance to nail down your
That's good.
strike.
I remember those days. I remember those days.
Do you want to join a tournament just to show them what a tournament is all about?
Hold on to your points.
Yeah, sure, why not?
We can hot join the tournament.
We'll join a tournament. Yep. You can watch us fail miserably with 3 random people plus us.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about specs and stuff a little bit while you're setting us up there.
Yeah.
So I mean, so you come to the miss, and if you completely have no idea what the hell the miss is, you hit this little PvP tab over here. You say go to the miss. This usually says go to the miss, not leave the miss, and that's your PvP. Once you get here, you're leveled up to 80. You get all skill stats, weapons. You can go to these NPCs over here. This guy sells weapons. This guy sells armor. Blah 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 blah. This guy sells like amulets and stuff like that. And then you can basically make whatever any spec you want. You can go to your specs, and you can refund all your traits, and you can put them into points that you want to, and you can really just play around. There's even an area here, I believe, where you can see how your damage is doing. Let me see if it's here. Yes, so this is the DPS area where you can like attack these little golems and see how much damage you'll do with the changed traits and stuff. So like I can see how much my bleed is gonna do. It's like, okay, my bleed is doing 56 per tick. So if I were to change something out, so let's say I put a condition damage amulet on, which I can't do while I'm in combat, so let me wait till they kill that. Alright, so now let me put this condition damage amulet on, and let me see how my condition damage is now. So now it's 102, which is my condition damage. Wow, that was actually a huge jump. That was a huge jump. I think I'm gonna run with that for a little bit. Yeah, because I can
see. Sometimes it's nice to fiddle. Sometimes you'll see something that you didn't see before, and sometimes when you're always adjusting your spec just slightly, tweaking, you kind of end up making a full circle on what you really wanted.
Yeah.
You'll try everything out, and then you'll end up back where you started.
Yeah, that's why I had that amulet in the first place, because I was running with that earlier.
Oh boy, and we are waiting for the tournament to start.
Yeah, so
we
these
got
golems
matched
are...
up with. Oh, sorry, you continue.
Oh, they show heavy. This is a heavy, like what you'll be doing on a heavy class, what you'll be doing on a medium class, and what you'll be doing on a light class. So they're pretty accurate, actually. Go ahead, you can continue.
Oh, Tristan, if you could open up that tournament tab at the top real quick in the PvP tab. We queued up as two-person tournament in the free tournament. And you'll see, when Tristan opens it up, you'll see Gyoin on the top as the roster leader, and Tr1age will be in there. And then you'll see three other people. They get a little fame today by seeing their names on the screen.
Gyoin is the
those
roster.
are the three pugs. I am the leader of the group. Those three people are going to be teamed up with us. We don't have communication with them until the tournament starts. We have 3 minutes before every round to talk to our teammates, try to coordinate a strategy, and for the most part, in free, no one talks. Everyone does what they want to do unless you're in a 5-man pre-made, and chances are you already know the people you're with, and you already have a strategy for each map with your class and whatever you're going to do. So it's a different way of playing with your friends. You're always going to be on the team that you queue up with. If you end up going in by yourself, which is possible, and you end up with 4 other random people that no one knows any of you, and you're up against a team that knows what they're doing, you have a chance of winning if you're really good, but chances are they know what they're doing, and if you don't, something bad is going to happen. It's not going to be fun. You'll get frustrated at PvP, and you'll just go back to pug stomping like we were just doing.
Which is fun, too.
Yes, it is fun. This is where the hardcore PvPers start and tend to stay. That's what we've been trying to do, and we're realizing we're not at that level yet. We're not at the level of knowing exactly what we should do in every situation. We don't know the counters to all the abilities. We don't know how to build our specs completely for 5v5 instead of just pug stomping. So we're learning the harsh way by doing these tournaments. We don't know what we're doing, and we need to learn because they are fun. When you win, you feel so much better about it than, say, in a pug, because you could have been doing shitty and you just luckily won. Oh, there we go.
Nice. I'm gonna go in a second because I want to look at a quick thing here. I might actually give myself some conditioned bleed duration damage on my armor instead of what I have currently.
Sweet, sweet loot.
So, because currently I have all stats, and I think I can be okay here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Might be a mistake, but we shall see.
It'll be fun. You'll learn. You'll figure it out if it's not good.
All right. Well, that seems to be okay. And I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my other amulet that gives me life. So now I should be doing the condition damage that I was doing with that amulet. But I should also have the life that I wanted. Ha ha ha. Sneaky, sneaky.
And right now, if you were to tap B real quick to look at the scoreboard, you can tell who the 5 people are that we're fighting against, and we only have 3 people on our team. Yippee!
That's not good. That's not good.
That is not good. When the timer runs out, usually people that are queued up for the match end up in our match. So they kind of auto kicks them into the game if they wait for the timer to run out. But that usually kills our communication. You can tell that they're going to do what they want to do and they don't care.
And you have to click this I am ready button, and if everybody clicks that, the game actually starts sooner, but because ArenaNet decided to put it over in the left-hand corner here where nobody sees it, people forget to click it all the time, and so you sit here and you wait the full 2 minutes before the match begins.
And some people don't want to start right away. Some people need that time. And you can actually go down and fight with the people that are on the opposing team. Some people like to keep their specs hidden. Some people like to show off their specs and show that they're super uber powerful. I like to think that you don't want to show your cards right at the start of the match, before the match even starts. You want to hold something secret. You don't want to show that you are, as you can see right there, Tristan wants to fight them. I like to stay in the bunker. I like to hang out and wait and wait and wait. If they want to come over and I see a ranger with a longbow and a greatsword, guess what? He's high power. If I see 3 spirits with him, he's a spirit build. You can kind of adjust accordingly. Like I see the elementalist here. He is using Ride the Lightning, so he is air spect, and now I see he is earth spect. So I'm guessing, what is that? Dagger, or maybe dagger focus with Ride the Lightning.
Hey,
like
come out and play.
Oh, we got our full 5 now. As you can see, we are 2 Mesmers, a Ranger, an Elementalist, and a Guardian versus a Warrior, Guardian, Engineer, Elementalist, Ranger.
That should be fun.
Oh, real. Yeah. And we are Team Gyoin and Flamebeard.
You didn't get to name that,
That's
or does it just go by your name?
It goes by whoever the leader is, and if there are 3 or more people from the guild in the team, it becomes Team Arcanix, which is always kind of cool to see. Yeah. So you can see here, he's going to grab that point. We're not here to gain rank points by staying with points and capping them purely for points. We want to win. We need to do this efficiently and effectively. We're not going to see 5 people on a point all waiting for it to cap so we get our 10 extra points. We're going to move on, let him cap it, and keep moving. As you can see, we have no one on Henge. We have everyone going to keep, which is going to it could be really good because they may not have a sniper going to mine.
I'm going to mine.
There we go. So he's going to mine. He's going to go check out what's going on over there while we all fight at keep.
Yeah, they left
I got
mine.
stomped.
They left mine on.
I got stomped hard at keep. So I'm just kind of, nope, I'm dead.
Doesn't even matter.
Nope. But we got one guy there stalling 3 people on keep while we are back capping at mine. Which you're slowly doing, but you're doing it.
The keep's been lost.
So you can see our teammate said pre-made. The 5 of them are probably all together, playing together over voice chat, coordinating out their attacks, which is handy. I mean, just like any other competitive game, you want to have every advantage over the other team. We do not have that. We have me and Tristan talking, and running video chat and all this other stuff. We are not going to be super competitive.
Ew.
And sadly, that's what you need for tournaments. So, partially our fault for dragging us down a little bit, but I can guarantee, well, I shouldn't say I can guarantee you, but we're probably better than at least someone on our team.
Do not like these runes, by the way. Do not like them at all.
Oh, what would you have? Condition and toughness or something?
It was a bad switch. No, it was condition damage and bleeding. It was not a good idea. Was not
I didn't
a
think
good
you were
idea
all
at
about bleeding. I thought you were purely about confusion.
In PvE I am. Confusion I don't understand well enough, nor is there any indication of how it works well enough for me to use it in PvE and PvP. I could try.
Okay.
I mean, I could spec it out. I have a spec for it, but I just don't know how it works enough, and so I don't want to like take the chance.
I can tell you one thing. Confusion against a short bow ranger is very deadly because the one ability moves very quickly. Every time I shoot, I don't even have to hit anyone, but every time I shoot, I take damage of the confusion stacks that I have on me, which hurts.
Wow, I
Hurts a
just
lot.
got eviscerated for 5k, whirlwinded for 5k, crossfire for 2k. Yeah, I'm dead. Warriors are very, very popular in tournament play because they have this ability that's called
100 blades?
Yeah, 100 blades. And if they get one knockdown on you and you can't get back up, they've essentially brought your life down.
Yep.
2-0.
Right now, you'll see a lot of warriors using great swords with high crit damage, and their utilities will typically be Bull Rush to get that charging stun, and then they'll use their haste ability along with their invulnerability, because when they use their haste they take an extra 50% damage, but if you pair it with your invulnerability they take 0 damage. So they get the rush to get next to their opponent, which stuns. Hastes along with invulnerability, so you can take no damage and all your abilities are moving twice as fast. And 100 blades, which is really fast as it is. And it's really powerful. Oh, just like right there. I don't know if you saw in the top left of the screen there. You'll actually see my health go from full to 0. I took 9 hits from 100 blades in 1.7 seconds, and it did 10.8 thousand damage.
Wow.
Yep. Combine that with whirlwind attack, which did about 3k, and a couple of little things that were just random. Yeah, instant dead. All because I got charged and I didn't use my dodge roll good enough. I did not use my stun breaker good enough, and I was instantly dead. Sometimes it happens before you blink. And that's why everyone loves the warrior. It is easily detectable that when you see a warrior, they're probably going to charge you and do that move. It's predictable. Sometimes that's good enough where if you know it's coming, you can dodge it. Even if you know it's coming, sometimes you're left without any abilities to really do any damage. And that sucks.
I do a lot of bleed damage now. I do like 195 a tick, but it's not really doing it. Oh, I reached rank 12.
Yeah, they have... Oh, congrats.
Thanks.
They, as you can see in the... Well, actually, you can't see in the chat box because Tristan's covered it because he's smart about that. You'll see a lot of people bitching and complaining that this pre-made's playing in free tournaments, and people don't like that.
Well,
but that's
it's,
exactly what
I
they
don't
should be
understand
doing.
why you can't, yeah.
No, that's exactly what they should be doing. They should be playing in free tournaments, winning free tournaments, getting tournament tickets so they can play in the paid tournaments for free. That's the system that's supposed to be, and people don't understand that. People think, oh, free tournaments are for the pugs, they're not for the super serious. No, tournaments are for serious players. If you suck, don't play tournaments. You're just going to get angry. Go play some pugs, go play some 8-person matches. You have a lot more freedom to do what you want and a lot more room for error. If you're
I'm gonna try the character switch real quick.
You got like 5 seconds.
I know.
All right.
I already did it, so let's see if it works.
Oh, okay.
Because I wouldn't have gotten anything anyway, so... It says I'm entering the forest of Niflhel. Oh, yeah, it works. I'm back in.
The chieftain has
I am now on my guardian.
Wow.
So that's
So-
interesting.
Oh, and you can actually look at first B real quick, and you can look at the ranks on the left and right. Everyone we were fighting was in between rank 39 and 42. They've been playing a long time, and we have not.
Oh, I didn't get to click it fast enough.
That's all right. Well, well, you can get that screenshot later.
Right.
The people watching can freeze frame right at that exact point. And that's a tournament. We lost. We get nothing for it. except for whatever match bonus we got at the end of the match. If you win one round and you make it into the semifinals, it's 18 bracket, so it's single elimination, 3 rounds. If you win your first round, you get to the second round and you get a copper chest. If you win the second round, you go to the finals, and instead of a copper, you get a silver chest. If you win the whole shebang, you get some extra glory points, extra rank points, and a gold chest for free tournaments. The gold chests have different stuff than the silver and copper. That's usually where all the cool looking stuff is. The paid tournaments have the same exact thing, same exact bracket, except for if you enter the game and when you paid for it, you automatically get at least a copper chest. That's the only difference. If you go into a free tournament and you lose automatically, you don't get anything other than the match bonus. Paid tournaments, you at least get a copper chest because you paid for those tournament tickets. If you win a paid tournament, you earn some gems. The currency for the Black Grand trading post, you win some. I think it's 180 gems for coming in first or something like that, or 80 gems. It's somewhere in that range. I saw you doing stuff to me. I was kind of ignoring it, so I was talking.
Oh, that's fun. I was just doing entertaining things while you're doing that. Should we do a duel to like wrap this puppy up?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. You want to be on your guardian there?
I don't care.
You know what? I will fight you as this spect, even though I know I'm going to lose as a spect.
The spirits of the wild
That's okay.
welcome you.
Let's go to server 309.
Okay.
So this is the way of dueling. You pick a random server that's empty, usually a very high number. People don't join it, and then you can fight.
Yep. And you're always going to end up in Temple of the Storm now, because that is automatically the first match of any room.
Yeah.
Which kind of lame.
Last chance to nail down your
I mean, I hope some of this was helpful for you guys. I know it's kind of newbie and some of it's kind of just the basics, but hopefully, you see what's up. I mean, you saw me change my spec. Well, not my spec because it would take too long and I don't want to waste the stream time. But you saw me, messing around and kind of questioning what I should be doing. And ooh, I'd probably try a confusion spec the next time I roll, but you get the idea. Right off the bat or what?
Oh yeah, I'm already going.
Oh, okay.
Time to do some
I didn't even know. Oh, what the?
A pups reappeared for the
What's
taking.
going on? What's going on? Are you attacking me?
Not really. I'm
Are
kind
you
of
lagging?
just running away. No lagging. Oh, you're still using your rock dog?
I guess so.
I saw a rock dog. I'm assuming it's yours because I don't have it.
freezing.
Oh my god, are we kidding right now? Come on, hit it. There it is.
Oh, come on. I just popped my heel. Really? Yeah, you win.
This is getting serious.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, that's so funny. I was like, how did I die? I didn't understand how. Oh my god, that was funny.
Oh, that was great.
That was pretty awesome.
That is my buddy Mike. He's been whispering me for a little while, saying, "Hey, you want to get a mumble? Hey, you want to get a mumble? We should get a mumble. Hey, we should get a mumble. You want to get a mumble? You want to play some games?"
That was
he just joined our match.
That was an epic ending. I'm sorry, that was epic. That was freaking awesome.
He just said, "Yeah, well, I was being ignored, so I wanted some attention."
That was pretty
so
awesome.
there you go.
That should conclude our. So that's pretty much it. We've got our. Are you attacking me? What are you doing? Bastard.
Oh no, I'm just sorry. That was just me dicking around. You can
Oh.
go. Nope, do your ending
So
spiel.
that's our kind of summary of sPvP. If you guys have any questions, like if you want us to get into detail about anything else, or if you want us to talk about something else that you've seen, or about specs or things like that, we've done a lot of theory crafting of our own on alttabme.com. Specifically, there's a lot on the Engineer, Mesmer, and I believe the Ranger. I think also the Elementalists got a lot of love on our forums. So if you play those
Early
classes early on, yeah, and I think people have been kind of touching on it here and there when they start to play the Elementalists. But yeah, if you want to check that out, it's at alttabme.com, and you can pretty much check out any of the specs that we've come up with. We've explained why we use them. There's no real rhyme or reason to there's no real solid proof as to why these are good, but I guess the proof to us is that we don't die as much and we can kill.
Yeah.
Or hold a point or whatever our goal, that's intention is. So, any questions you have, feel free to post there, and maybe we'll do another one of these, and you guys can ask questions, and
A
we
buff's
will
reappeared for the taking.
update as we let you know. Anyway, this has been alttabme.com, podcast number 22, sPvP, and hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.